PPL. PPC.
Hi Kaveh says the description has a lot of strange things, let's say.
PPL.
Dash kind K00K. Rick Orion says Uj happens Ujin I leave.
Coffee. Boss coffee.
Sorry, I'm behind him.
Boss
Plus
coffee
kind
latte.
K00K. Charlie Bean 322 says how to make them
Sparkling water.
sit. Rick
I
Orion.
went too hard, sorry. Bazinga. Ziha.
Huh.
Hi,
Bumbaya.
Bazinga.
Mimo.
Charlie Bean 322 says sit and die.
Al Haytham bent over the table. At Zirik.
You can't expect me not to make that joke.
Hi Kaveh
Real.
says Al Haytham bent over for me guys.
JUMPSCAR3.
Rick Orion says wow.
At Z, he's married.
Real.
Kind K00K says no. Kind
ZPLS
K00K
retire.
says for me.
To me.
Rick Orion says I'm lagging.
My life just started.
Hi Kaveh says you don't have his official pillow. Charlie Bean 322 has changed their skin. Rick Orion says I'ma go back to the other one real quick. Charlie Bean.
You're a smart fella.
Kind K00K says
Look at it.
usually I would feel bad but
Who
there's
is Rick
never enough
Orion?
Kavehs. Rick Orion says LM.
Me. I dropped HUZZ off at home, met his parents. Oh.
Random name.
Charlie.
Al Haythaya. Al
Rick
Hayati.
Orion says what is that? Hi Kaveh says
Alram.
Michelle fight me. Kind
He's in green flag
K00K
this
says
time,
what?
trust. Are you sober?
Al Hathumi.
Charlie Bean 320. Hi Kaveh says over Al Haytham. Rick Orion says WTF.
Is that Trump?
Hi Kaveh was slain by Kaveh.
At Z, are you sober? At Z, help. God bless
Unknown was slain by Kind
AMERICA.
K00K.
That's Char IRL.
Kind K00K says easy win. Hi Kaveh says that doesn't count, I was lagging. Charlie Bean 322 was slain
I
by
am
Kaveh.
gay.
Unknown was blown
Freedom.
up by Creeper. Kind K00K was blown up by Creeper. Kind K00K says help.
AMERIFA.
What version of Minecraft? God bless AMERICAA. Duh. At Z, I can tell. I am gay. Meriga. Bedrock latest.
Oh, okay. At your local editor, 49% bedrock. Let's rock the bed.
Ayo. Oh, didn't get deleted. At Starboy U and MJ.
Hey.
Hi Kaveh has reached the goal. Don't wild carrots. Charlie Bean 322 says guys.
I mean maybe.
Kind K00K says leave me alone.
I heard everything, father and mother.
Here you go.
Charlie Bean 322 says Ga New Zealand and Lumen Furina or buff Joe Biden. Charlie Bean 322 says which one? Kind
Here you go.
K00K says Joe.
Here you go.
At your local editor, 49%, father and papa.
Z such a glazer. Boo tomatoes.
Here you go.
Boo.
Thanks for the gifts, bro.
Here you go.
At
Here
your
you
local
go.
father. OFCMJ.
Thank
Hi
you.
Kaveh says the bed rocks when I'm with Al Haytham.
At your local editor, 49%. Which one is mother?
TT Sned.
MJ.
TT Sned. MJ is mother. It's NTOS 9 by MSG.
Or maybe Starboy.
What?
MJ, you are mother. Freaky.
Guys, IGTG go sleep.
It's okay. No. Good.
Send. Nice day. Or night. At Z night.
Rose. Okay, bro, thank you. Less than 3. Don't encourage it, mother.
The opposite.
Don't.
Sned.
It's so laggy. Gift.
I can't send Rose my stuff is saying something app transaction.
Rick Orion says Imma go back to the server. Rick Orion says
Sigh.
it kinda slow.
Here you
Humble
go.
MJ.
Let's get down to business. Here you go.
At your local editor, 49% declined.
It's a little early for me. Let me get a cup of coffee first. Here you go.
Help.
LMAOO. Yes, I'll hit them. Keep going.
What were those noises? Something.
Nosy, don't sned.
It's okay.
Sigh, the noises go crazy. Can you say something freaky?
Keep going. Freaky, huh?
At advanced _16 something freaky.
Why shouldn't I send? Money.
This text-to-speech sounds like the one in Tomodachi Life when the Mii's talk.
He'll send 5 more and then I'll go sleep. Etsy talks.
Here you go.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you.
LMAOO.
5 big booms.
Good night, FRRR now.
Don't cry, MJ. At Starboy, you better do that at my father's funeral in YEARS. Boom, boom, boom. Why did you left me with her? She's doing chaos.
Pringles.
At your local editor, 49% no. Yippee Pringles. At Starboy, yes.
Are we standing? Yes.
I'm too broke for Pringles.
MJ tweaking.
Help. Flying RN.
Hi Kaveh. Kind K00K says real. Rick Orion says hi. Kind K00K says Danak I'll
Green
hate them.
cheese.
It's giving those things where they fly around but body's just straight.
Hi Kaveh says UND Dan Bide Gleich Zeitig. Kind K00K says Jamin. Hi Kaveh says why does it just let us say the worst swears in German?
I'll
Hi
hate them.
Kaveh says
3.
Fetter Horenson Bastard Fick Dyke. Kind K00K says I don't know. Rick Orion says huh. Kind K00K says Jung. Rick Orion says Dyke.
What a user.
Kind K00K says OMG.
Sit on that toilet for 2 hours.
Hi Kaveh says Lek mean eir. Kind K00K says what if the streams get banned because of you? Hi Kaveh says oh. Rick Orion says LMAO. Rick Orion says dick. Kind K00K says smart ass. Hi Kaveh says
Hi.
Layla.
Rick Orion says Sterny and Junge. Kind K00K says
Close,
Stern and
MJ,
Junge
close.
asterisk. Hi Kaveh says Sterna UND MJ Ficken Sich. Rick Orion says /3.
Father not in public.
Layla, what? What? No.
Hi Kaveh says help, that works.
OMG.
Kind K00K says what?
Why is it not censored?
Rick Orion says what does that
My
mean?
dad yelled at me for using the bathroom.
Freaky.
Good morning, Slay.
Plus Charlie Bean
Don't ask
322.
MJ.
Kind K00K says you and Starboy boom baya.
Here you go.
Hi Kaveh says Starboy and MJ do the. Rick Orion says boom baya. Rick Orion says Stern and Junge.
LMAO.
Sussy.
Aduki's 4 Harks, oh no. Yes, Starboy and MJ do to the BOOMBAYA, it's canon.
Let's get down to business.
Hi Kaveh
That's
says
how I
okay,
was
one more
born,
thing I have to say.
G&AG.
Kind K00K says don't. Hi Kaveh says okay then. Rick Orion says fickin' sick. Hi Kaveh says can Starboy play Minecraft? Rick Orion says sich. Rick Orion says fickin' sich. Cat drowned. Hi Kaveh says fickin' SIE sich. Rick Orion says who's cat? Rick Orion says drowned. Kind K00K says what?
Not the cat.
Hi Kaveh says I hope it's Michelle's. Kind K00K says hopefully hers. Rick Orion says Stern and Junge. Charlie Bean 322 says ficking sich. Kind
Let's get down to
K00K
business.
says halt small. Charlie Bean 322 was slain by Kaveh.
Sternenjung.
Rick Orion says Michelle Jungkook fickin' sich IG. Kind K00K says stop.
LMAO.
Hi Kaveh says JA.
What?
Hi Kaveh says
Girl,
das stimmt.
LLL.
Kind K00K says I am a lesbo. Rick Orion says LMAO. Charlie Bean 322 says guys I got a idea. Rick Orion says okay Jungkook. Hi Kaveh says Digga we schlimken man sen.
Girl.
Hey.
Pringles.
Rick
Girl,
Orion says
LLL.
what does that mean? Dash Charlie Bean 322. Kind K00K says I'm done with you. Hi
Spicy
Kaveh says bro how
Cheetos.
bad can you be? Kind K00K says what exactly?
Layla gonna get you banned.
Rick Orion says fickin' sich.
What drama is unfolding before me?
FR.
No.
Kind K00K says boom baya. Kind K00K says FCK each other. Rick Orion says with Jungkook. Kind K00K says no. Hi Kaveh says EIR man lekt EIR. Plus Charlie Bean 322. Hi Kaveh says Leger Schmeger. Rick Orion says UEEEA. Kind K00K says. Kind K00K says I'm lost for words. Cat drowned.
Sternenjang.
Rick Orion says EIR man lekt EIR. Kind
Stop showing up on
K00K
my
says which one?
FYP 3 times in a row.
Al Haytham. That's a sign show. Hi.
Hi Kaveh says Al Haytham hat gross Osteri IR Ihnen Langen
Al-Haytham love.
Osterhasen. Rick Orion says what is that? Kind K00K says poor MJ and chat.
Layli bro.
Layla.
Al
Hi
Haytham.
Kaveh says Michelle Sol sich brutal Ermerden.
Sai.
Kind K00K says I feel bad for whoever understands German. Kind K00K says why are you bullying
Hello.
me? Cat drowned.
Oh no.
Charlie Bean 322.
Who's drowning cats?
Kind K00K says same.
MJ Layla might actually get you
Charlie
banned.
Bean 322 says not the cat. Kind K.
ATP.
LMAOFR.
I don't understand.
Kind.
Sorry, MJ, if you're banned.
Kind K00K has reached the goal. BFF.
Worse than the driving.
Hi Kaveh says Ami and Michelle BFF.
Why are
Charlie
you
Bean
at one heart?
322 says TBH I wanna start over in a world. Kind K00K says hell no. Rick Orion says you and Michelle Fickensage. Kind K00K says no. Hi Kaveh says was. Kind.
They heard me.
Hi Kaveh says bro. Hi Kaveh says not that far.
Shikanoin Haizu Minecraft. I am getting bullied.
Rick Orion says hat.
Abuse. Chickenoy.
Rick Orion says I'm eating.
BRB.
Kind K00K says Pringles.
Yorking it, porking it.
Okay, Starboy, less than 3.
I can york it.
Hi Kaveh says Michelle to make up for it he'll draw Al Haytham oiled up again. Kind K00K says hell yeah. Rick Orion says yay. Rick Orion says Fickensage. Charlie Bean 322 says jorking it porking it. Rick Orion says teach me more. Kind K00K says Ihnen auf Al Haytham runterholen. Hi Kaveh says Al Haytham FCKT sich für mich. Charlie Bean 322 says horkin and porkin. Rick Orion says FCKT sich für mich.
It won't let me greet you.
Hi, I love you.
Hi Kaveh says that means he's doing it for me.
My ears are bleeding.
He.
Hi.
Hi looking at me.
K00K says rar. Rick Orion says cool. Rick Orion says fix sich for Mitch.
OMGG, you're my husband.
Hi.
Hi Kaveh says would be so much funnier if my friend joined. Kind K00K says please no.
Luki, he is
Kind
married.
K00K says I
Please
can
eat the cats with
imagine
our
the
kids.
chaos.
Yorking it.
Hi Kaveh says she's bad.
OMG.
Charlie Bean 322 says who is. Rick Orion says fix sich for Mitch. Hi Kaveh says her humor is very dark. Kind K00K says oh hell nah. Rick Orion says I like her already.
I love our family with 12 children. Damn bore. Bro.
Rick Orion says make her play MC. Kind K00K says then the stream gets banned easily.
I love you.
Hi Kaveh says she once said my Sri Lankan friend should go
No.
back to India and drink coconuts. Rick Orion says wow wow wow
We're
wow.
married.
Love.
Konnichiwa.
My on.
Ohio. Ohio.
Hi Kaveh was slain by Charlie Bean 322. Rick Orion says why isn't she on?
OMG heart hands.
America, yeah.
Let's
Charlie
kiss.
Bean 322 says he.
Mean. My on. Dude BK. TTS wrong. Quiet.
Kind K0. Kind K00K says oh my god is
No
Joe
quiet. PLEASCE show YIUR abs and biceps.
Lingabiligili.
Dang.
Biden. Charlie Bean 322 says I forgot Mew skin was Joe. Kind K00K says ha 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 ha.
Abs reveal and biceps.
Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. 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 Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
Charlie
Face
Bean
with open eyes and
322
hand over
says, "Let
mouth.
me
Face
change
with
it."
open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with 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 open eyes.
Kind K00K says smash. Charlie Bean 322 has changed their skin. Charlie Bean 322 was slain by
Please
Kind
smile like one
K00K. Unknown was slain by Kind K00K. Hi Kaveh says I don't know if any of my other friends play Minecraft. Charlie Bean 322 says OMG. Charlie Bean 322 says I spawned on the roof.
Smile if you want to marry me.
Kind K00K was slain by Kaveh.
Everyone frowning RN.
LMAO.
Arigato, Mian.
Close your eyes if you love me.
At Mion I only root for MJX Starboy. The TTS accent damn. Kaya so real.
Charlie Bean 322 says my fave ship is Joe Biden extra.
I don't ship anyone with MJ or Starboy.
I am so jealous.
Incorrect permission level for command. Teleport. Miritsu01 says yup, still laggy as shit.
No.
Charlie Bean 322
I smell
says
like
MJ.
popcorn.
Charlie Bean 322
baby.
says MJ. Charlie Bean. Rick Orion says huh.
At Starboy, what is hidden message?
Charlie Bean 322 says Furina. Rick Orion says OM.
What?
Rick Orion says eat the apple. Rick Orion says eat it. Rick Orion says eat it. Rick Orion says can I tame you? Charlie Bean 322. Rick Orion says LMAOO.
Are you in vanilla or bedrock?
Bead.
Rock. Rocking bed.
Charlie Bean
Okay.
322 has changed their
Bedrock.
skin. Mirror.
The bed is rocking.
Charlie Bean
bed rocks with
322
me and
says
I'll hate
I
them.
feel like Lumen is more canon RN. Rick Orion says fix sich for Mitch.
No.
The bed is going crazy.
Kind K00K says can I get it back? Kind K00K says THX. Rick Orion says Lumen. Charlie Bean 322 says YW. Hi Kaveh says can I Ermerden Michelle? Kind K00K says no, don't kill me. Kind K00K was slain by Hi Kaveh. Hi Kaveh was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek while Rick Orion says WTF. Miritsu01 says I am free. Dash Charlie Bean 322.
Your smile is very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind K00K says MJ look.
At MJ, I thought that said
Plus
Sibao.
Charlie Bean 322.
Among Us.
Hi Kaveh says EY Michelle in meiner Schule in der Toilette sind Hi Kaveh Zeig Nungen.
Char gotta be the imposter.
Unknown was slain by Kaveh. Kind
we vote?
K00K says what? Miritsu01 says the cavies make me lag. Unknown was slain by Nia. Rick Orion says Mag Fube. Hi Kaveh says one of them is by me though.
MJ is the Char.
Kind K00K says not Fube. Rick Orion says what is Fube? Kind K00K says Fusse.
No.
Rick Orion says LMAO.
Char bad.
Rick Orion says
Good
what's
morning.
that? Miritsu01 says I can't enter the what's it called
Char, can I
Kaveh.
call you Charmander?
Oh, hi, you.
Morning.
At no tie SRRY.
Kind K00K says Layla you translate. Hi Kaveth says lek mean fusse. Miritsu01 says it makes me lag like shit.
Charmander.
Rikarai.
At hero.
Hi Kaveth says no I won't translate. Hi Kaveth says the older one. Kind K00K says do it.
At Starboy stop.
Charlie Bean 322 says I got Ganyu. Rikarayan says Hi Kaveth was slain by Kind K00K.
Watashi
Charlie
wa
Bean 322 has
suti
changed
budes.
their skin.
Stop what?
Rikarayan says is feud like a
Nerd.
bohena. Kind K00K says what? Miritsu01 says who has like 300 characters.
Watashi wa
Charlie Bean
suti budes.
322 says OMG. Rikarayan says help. Charlie Bean 322 says MJS neck. Kind K00K says it's not AB it's basically like SS. Hi
Watashi wa
Kaveth says ya
suti
just say
budes.
fusse.
I know that Suki.
Rikarayan says my neck. Kind K00K says or few.
Starboy, what is fuse?
Unknown was slain by.
Watashi wa suti budes.
Hi Kaveth says Germans just have an advantage on their keyboard. Dash Charlie Bean 322.
Foot but several.
Huh.
Kind K00K says what are you doing?
12 feet tall.
Miritsu01 says.
But you don't spell it like that. Feet. At MJ Watashi wa suti budes. LMAO.
Hi Kaveth was slain by Kind
What is going
K00K.
on?
Back KK. What is even happening?
Hi Kaveth says Fick die.
IKD.
I am TRNS later now bro. IDK. Translator.
Watashi wa suti budes.
Yay.
Hello Mochi.
Unknown died. Unknown was slain by %entity dot better underscore on underscore bedrock flame underscore fireball dot name. Cat died. Cat died. Rikarayan says Rikarayan says I'm on bedrock.
At Starboy, I need to start writing down every name I've been called. Hi Starboy.
He.
Nani ga okote runo ka to watashi wa yuu.
Hi Kaveth says YK one of my friends isn't allowed
HALP.
TikTok until she's 20.
Aside from Moku. Nani ga okote runo ka to watashi wa yuu.
Miritsu01 says can someone take their army of characters from
Moku,
spawn
you
so I can
mug.
enter back. Rikarayan says you killed my wives. Unknown died. Unknown died.
What?
Unknown was slain by %entity dot better underscore on underscore bedrock flame underscore fireball dot name. Cat died. Unknown died. Unknown died.
And that's a new one
Unknown
help.
died. Plus
Moku
Charlie
Mog.
Bean 322.
Who is doing
Kind
that?
K00K says what are you doing? Rikarayan died. Hi Kaveth died.
At Layla. What is happening?
Hi Kaveh was slain by Charlie Bean 322. Miritsu01 says who took all the apples. Rick Orion says all my
At
wives dead.
Michelle, I'm not Layla.
Hi Kaveh says he'll give you some.
Nani ga okoteru no ka to watashi wa yuu.
At Starboy LMAO, yes.
Dash Charlie Bean 322.
I know, I just answered who did it.
Kind K00K says MJ here. Rick Orion says oh. Kind K00K says can you Kind K00K was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek whilst trying to escape to Mamo
At
no
Michelle,
May.
I'm not doing anything.
Rick Orion
Gotta
says
hate them.
MJ. Yes.
Rick
Nanu Kisula one eye.
Kind K00K says YK what keep doing.
Maka can't keep up.
Kind K00K
Can't say
says
her
make
name,
MJ
LTT.
suffer. Hi
Char,
Kaveh was
don't say
obliterated
that.
by a sonically charged shriek whilst trying to escape
Nanu Kisula one high. I'm in a world.
I invited y'all.
Nanun Kisula one high.
Server,
How does the invite work?
what is the code?
I am not seeing anything.
Nanun Kisula one high. No one wanna enter our world, bro. Wait, hold on. I'm back. At your local editor, 49%. Hi.
Hello, editor.
Miritsu01 says I have my own Kaveh now.
At your local editor, 49.
Miritsu01 says is there I'll hate them too.
Hola.
I remember I can play with friends in worlds. I can't make a server BC.
Kind
I think it's money.
K00K says
Alhaitham, you cursed me.
I think you can only do that if we're using the same Wi-Fi. Char broke.
Can you please remove it?
Gotta wait till June 1st to get Bedrock Gang.
At Tofu, what did they do?
Hi, Tofu. At your local editor, 49%. Oh man. Mialikapa.
Rick Orion says W.
June 1st.
Hi Kaveh says Michelle are you going to Japan tag?
Mialigaba.
Rick Orion
What a
says
good
it's
name.
leave it.
Nia Liga Abba.
Yay, June 1st, that's my birthday
Hi
game.
Kaveh says
Why you keep doing that?
Bro.
Ik lieb MJ.
How do you make a server?
Mialigapa. That's my B-Day too. Blubbery. I'm back. How's everyone?
And when I get Bedrock,
AYYYY.
me and MJ same birthday.
Hello, Yalia Delilah.
Hi, Yulia.
Kind K0.
MJS is better
Rick
though.
Orion says what?
Yippee.
K00K says Trey.
TBH. LMAO. B-Day stream in the future, MJ?
Ima asked my mom to help AFK.
ICL. Not the nickname I expected, Starboy, but okay.
Because MJ is the first.
Ye MJ always the good one.
No.
Hi Kaveh says €2. Kind K0.
You. June the 1st.
Char.
Yee.
MJ on top. Where are you? Of me. Starboy on top. MJ on top.
Hi.
E.
Hi Kaveh says was.
On top? Go on.
Mother always on top.
Kind K00K says JA. Hi Kaveh says whoa.
My mom can't help.
Ah.
Hi Kaveh.
Sad. Spawn LeBron in the game. Go. $30 for Bedrock.
Nerd.
Kind K00K says delusional 10/10 OMG.
Ed LeBonbon.
Hi Kaveh says won't do in Berlin.
The reason is I want to start over TBB.
At your local editor, 49%. Bro, for me it's 100 plus.
MJ, don't put
Kind
this RN in the
K00K
video
says
cause
meme.
it's unnecessary talk. At Moku UNAHHH.
LMAO. At Moku U for me it's free.
Hi.
I upload the full thing on YT.
Kind K's.
Char. What about you, world?
At MJ, oh god.
At your local editor,
Kind
49%. Yay, like
K00K says
114.
ich sags dir priv.
I hate
Hi
place
Kaveh
currency.
says Dakomi is ouch direct neben Japan tag
CHR.
NH. Kind
At
K00K
MJ, I
says
can't
Nick
make a
here.
server.
The invite.
Hi Kaveh says oh.
At MJO, I try.
Unknown was slain by Kind K00K.
Ill. At Moku U that's wild money.
It starts with 1.
Hi Kaveh was slain by Kaveh. Kind.
I invited you. Lincoln.
Hi Cav. Dash kind.
At your local editor, 49% YH. I bought it once before, lost access. Never getting over that.
Word.
So sorry for all the chaos.
Achar.
What invite though?
At MJ, see the yellow bell, check that.
Huz has more money than me. Sorry for probably getting MJ banned. Fekin sick. Invites.
I'm crying. Bro.
Char is lying. Adele Cyla, don't cry.
Nothing char less than 3.
It's cold. Grr. She trolling. Adele Cylalmamj got once before for driving. For a bit.
Wait guys, I'll get back in a second.
Yay!
I thought MJ couldn't drive BC of that one game.
Are you able to make a new world?
I was proven wrong.
Char pranking URN.
I've never made a server, so I DK if it's money. At your local editor, 49%, help. It's nearly stop. It's free char. Use free mix server.
KK.
Jar can't afford free.
At Moku Yumaya can't drive yet, still learning. It's Starboy Bro style.
Plus Miritsu.
At your local editor, 49%. I'ma be learning this summer, so GL.
Probably should end stream.
I need a parent to do it, I don't trust myself.
Why that? Okay, hi.
At Moku UALR tried driving the golf cart and failed, the curbs piss me off.
I wanna sleep.
MJ sleep.
BBC me off.
I am not sleepy. At Uki's 4 Hearts, can you try to invite us again? I am going to school from now on, so I would like your support. Back. Ich lieb Sternenjung.
It's sleepy time, MJ. At LCYLA, I'll try.
Rick Orion says
Ich
though.
lieb MJ.
Rick Orion says hi bro
time.
LMAO.
It's not sleepy time. On everyone's soul.
Miritsu01 says why do none of them have eyes? Rick Orion says they do to me.
School gonna beat my ATMMRW.
Daisuke or WTV.
At your local editor, 49%
Miritsu01 says I can see
sleep.
through their eyes into their heads.
LMAO.
Miritsu01 says
At
it's
your local
scary.
editor, 49% saying
Rick
that's why I'm
Orion
trying to
says
not go.
LMAO bugged.
LMAO.
Miritsu01 says why are you behind me?
I do not want to go to school.
Miritsu01 was
join
slain by Kaveh.
Screw
Unknown was
anything
slain
with
by
pie and
Kaveh.
shapes and letters.
Chat.
Char.
Bilingual king right here. At hero, yeah. MJ, what graphics card do you use? At your local editor, 49%, you also agonizing over maths? Ain't no one tryna join Char.
Which one is the Greyx card again?
RTX stuff?
At Moku UES.
I'm on
Rick Ryan says
AMD
yeah.
as an example.
I forgot actually.
At your local editor, 49%, we join together in pain then.
Wait,
OMD.
Go to settings and PC info. Starberry.
Bro went down. AMD Ryzen. 7800.
At Starboy Starberry Boy. 8 core. I'm going to school. Bye bye.
Love the sound of rain. Yes, Kaya.
Cabri.
Bye.
At hero, good luck, less than 3.
I tried to study for 2 hours, decided no thanks, and yeah. At hero, bye bye, hero, less than 3.
Whoa. I got the #1 badge.
it's fine, my friends are also suffering.
LMAO.
At hero bye.
TT doesn't let me speak, bro.
AMD Ryzen 7
Lyric
7800.
Suzy.
I less than 3 MJ.
TT biggest bully.
At LCYLA,
Rick Orion says
real
LMAO,
it
sorry, I
means
didn't
the
see
weirdest
message.
words.
Rick Orion says my kids.
I less than 3 chat. It is TikTok and OpFR.
At MJ, I'm also on AMD Ryzen 7 7800, so IDK. My father being multilingual while my mom speaks Spanish and English.
But now you can safely say Pay Gorn and Alhaitham M. Preg.
I'm so sleepy.
I less than Starboy.
Lyric Suzy.
Makes total sense, guys.
For me, I got a message on the AMD app. Ooh, nice.
What MSG?
Why you got Kevin in her hand? Say Gex.
He peeking. Kebab.
It said that Char wanted to invite me to Minecraft.
Or
MEOWW.
What?
Paygorn.
Miritsu01 says
Kevin.
why is there so many Kavehs?
Preg.
Try pressing Windows plus G.
Starberry.
I see it.
Starbean.
No, you don't.
Unknown was slain by.
Good night. I don't like beans. Starfruit. Admune good night. Admune night. Beans.
Starbean.
Admune GN. Starcar. Starbanana.
Oyasumi.
Mian.
Starda.
Beans.
Rick Orion says
I'm trying not to fall asleep almost 1 a.m. You.
Charlie
Stereo.
Bean 322 says.
Charsu.
Hi Kaveh says ya.
Whoa.
Charlie Bean
Pinar.
322 has changed their skin.
Got you cooking.
Rick Orion says didn't know that CN work.
Honkai
Rick
Star Rail.
Orion says.
That's literally me.
At Starboy I thought that said char soup. Starboy Rail.
Char soup.
Bukai Walk joined the game. Rick Orion says Ima try to get.
Who is the guy railing though?
Rick Orion says who is Buki.
Heyy.
You.
Baki my
Charlie
goat.
Bean 322 says
At
this is
Baki
making me happy.
HAI.
Happy face. Rick Orion says hi Buki.
Welcome back.
Love. Charlie Bean 322 says village.
EYCHEYY. HI.
Adhesive bandage, adhesive bandage.
Adhesive bandage.
Adhesive bandage.
Bukai Walk was blown up by Creeper.
Mini kitchen. That number 1 looks good on me.
Bukai.
Anything looks good on you.
It does.
Bukai Walk
Face
says
with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. You
Charlie
look
Bean
good.
322 says how do I TP y'all?
On me.
Charlie Bean 322 says I don't know.
AO? That's crazy.
Get a room.
Rick Orion
Pause, resume. Mr. Teacup says hello.
I'm getting you to a room.
We'll get the car.
It's TP and.
Hello.
Hi
At
Kaveh is
MRT
sleeping in a bed.
Kabola.
To skip to dawn. Incorrect permission level for command, teleport.
At Starboy Ola. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
At MRT Cup HII.
Face with open
Rick
eyes and
Ryan
hand over
says
mouth.
no op. Charlie Bean 322 says.
At HII.
Hi Kaveh says go menu. Charlie Bean 322 says K. Hi Cap. Hi Kaveh says click on it and make mine a crown. Bukai Wak. Rick Ryan says me too.
On Char's soul, I dislike coffee.
Hi Kaveh. Rick Ryan says
Cough
man.
hum.
It's
Rick
terrible. How
Ryan
dare
says
you? I
I'm
love
just
coffee.
getting gangbanged here. You have been teleported to Hi Kaveh. Hi Kaveh.
But you like coffee.
Teleported Rick Ryan to Hi Kaveh.
I love tea.
Bukai Wak says I just got tag
Exactly
team.
S.
Hi Kaveh. Teleported Bukai Wak to Hi Kaveh.
That's evil.
Rick Ryan says Pringle.
Can we normalize saying on Char's soul?
Why is Starboy beefing with Char's? What DM is? At S, that's Anvil.
Trust emoji.
At Moku U, it's normal. At
Bukai-
Moku U, I don't know,
Respawn
I'm
point
just
said.
existing.
You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Hi Kaveh was blown up by creep.
TT doesn't like Starboy, I think.
Huh. Ich lieb Starboy.
At S, who does TT like? No one. MJ is lovely.
Be nice to the villagers. They will give you better trades.
What cereal in? Taco Bella.
Char. Zane server.
Ich lieb Kartoffel.
At Maritsu, it's there.
IDK the server ip stuff.
At MJ.
Char, invite
Hi
me.
Kaveh. Teleported
Double.
Bukai Wak to Hi Kaveh. Rick Ryan. Hi Kaveh. Set own game mode to
I
survive.
hate Kartoffel.
Ich bin eine Kartoffel.
C.
Miritsu01 joined the
Oh.
game. Hi Kaveh
Sad.
says best MJ.
Ich mag keine Kartoffeln.
Rick Ryan said. Charlie Bean 322, teleported Miritsu01 to Charlie Bean 322. Charlie Bean 322,
Can most of the
teleported
people here
Bukai
speak
Wak to
German?
Charlie Bean
Because I can't.
322.
Kartoffeln sind da.
I can't.
So we char.
I can't.
But I know I iglebe Starboy. At I can't.
Ickly beer.
That's the only stuff I can say.
Char can't do she.
Miritsu01 says bring me back. Charlie Bean 322 says such a cute green pet. Hi Kavatham says Legger Schmegger EIR. Charlie Bean 322 teleported Miritsu01 to Charlie Bean 322. Rick Orion says OMG. Miritsu01 says orphaned.
At Starboy I can shit and do shit.
Charlie Bean 322 says help. Hi Kavatham says MJUND Starboy Aiden Morgan.
LMAO, what does Ruig mean?
LMAOO.
Calm?
At MJ quiet. Ow.
I use
Hi
translator.
Kavatham says MJ is Fremdgangen.
O face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
Rick Orion says Fickensage.
BRB bros.
Charlie Bean 322 says Ficken. Charlie Bean 322 says chicken
Here.
Ficken Bicken Gicken.
Okay, Star Bro.
Charlie Bean 322 says no hate /3. Hi Kavatham says Char Sal Sich Ficken.
Kitty.
Charlie Bean 322 says I feel like MJ has ADHD. Rick Orion says LMAOO.
LMAO.
Rick Orion says why. Charlie Bean 322 fell from a high place.
Cats.
I like
Charlie Bean
Minecraft
322
Mooisky.
teleported Charlie
that
Bean
sound.
322 to High Kavatham.
Music.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ich lieb Katzen.
MJ, are you enjoying the flower LMAO?
Atto.
Ich lieb Katzen.
You have been teleported to 66.50, 999.00, 84.50. High Kavatham teleported Rick Orion to 66.50,
I like blue and I like flowers.
and
At MR
99.00,
Teacup Steve.
84.50.
Yo.
Rick Orion says
Did that to you.
I like the flower, by the way, thanks.
You are lucky.
High Kavatham says you survived that what? Rick Orion says hat. You have been teleported to High Kavatham. High Kavatham teleported Rick Orion to High Kavatham.
Fiat.
Bukaiwak says shame. Charlie Bean 322 says I'm glad I put keep INV on.
Bloomin'.
You have been teleported to 832.50, 9999.00, 32.50. High Kavatham teleported Hi Kaveh, Rick Orion.
Is it just me who doesn't
Mirror
like the skin
01,
color emojis?
Charlie Bean 322 to 832.50, 9,999.00, 32.50. Charlie Bean 322, killed Charlie Bean 322. Charlie Bean 322, killed Charlie Bean 322. Mirror 01, Rick Orion, Hi Kaveh, Bukaiwak. Bukaiwak says stop it.
I use the yellow ones.
You have been teleported to 837.50, 999.00, 78.50.
Except for the ninja.
Hi Kaveh, teleported Rick Orion to 837.50, 999.00, 78.50.
You can't catch a break, LMAO. At Starboy LMAO. Why the ninja?
For OBV reasons.
You have been teleported to 3,000,050, 999.00, 78.50. Hi Kaveh,
That's crazy, bro,
teleported Rick Orion to
LMAO.
3,000,050, 999.00, 78.50. Charlie Bean 322,
Starboy isn't
teleported
black.
Charlie Bean 322 to
I
Rick
feel like
Orion.
PPLE are making skin color issues worse for some reason.
And I am.
Half.
You have been teleported to 30,000,000, 999.00, 78.50. Hi Kaveh, teleported Rick Orion to 30,000,000, 999.00,
Good night, guys.
78.50.
I need to sleep.
Why do they keep trying to kill MJ?
Night Mochi. I know wanna.
Enjoy stream MM.
At Moku, you good night.
Charlie Bean
Good night,
322
bros,
says
less
first
than
of all,
3.
how does MJ have a diamond?
I'm trying to get MJ in the Farlands.
Rick Orion says why do you know?
At Moku UGN. MJ fine shit TBH.
Rick Orion says oh the stream.
GN everyone. At MRT Cup, good night. Good night, less than 3.
At MRT Cup, good night.
Rick Orion says I'm stuck in the air. Rick Orion says
Biting
can
lip.
you get me?
His eyes glowing. GNPPC.
You have been
SDN.
teleported to Charlie Bean 322. Miritsu01 says I'm not allowed to teleport people. Hi Kaveh says NOOO give my permission back.
At Starboy GN.
Rick Orion says OOO.
Char jump scare.
Rick Orion says
Get that
Charlie Bean
AWF.
322 says YW.
At GNN.
Miritsu01 says can
The
I get
screen.
permissions? Rick Orion says Enderman fine shit. Charlie Bean 322 fell from a high place.
Starbro biggest hater.
Oh no, it killed Char.
Rick
Oh, yes, it
Orion
did.
says why is bro on my bed?
Good.
You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Hi Kaveh says PLS give permission back. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Charlie Bean 322 says I will give you guys TP permissions but no TPing in skies. You may not rest now, there are monsters nearby. Charlie Bean 322 says only TP to
MJ
players.
is crashing out.
Miritsu01 was slain by zombie. Hi Kaveh says I'm trying to get MJ in the glitched biomes brew. Charlie Bean 322 says if someone TPS someone in the sky you will have a strike. Hi Kaveh says you can only do it in Coop I believe. Miritsu01 was slain by zombie.
Hands.
Miritsu01 teleported Miritsu01 to Ricorion. Charlie Bean 322 teleported Miritsu01 to Charlie Bean 322. Miritsu01 teleported Miritsu01 to Ricorion. Sleeping through this night. Charlie Bean 322 died. Charlie Bean 322 killed Charlie Bean 322. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
Interpretate dance. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over
Charlie
mouth.
Bean 322 teleported Charlie Bean 322 to 30,000,000, 30,000,000, 30,000,000.
Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with
Hi
open
Kaveh says
eyes
can I
and hand over
PLSTP
mouth.
MJ one more time.
Face with open
Ricorion
eyes
says
and
yes.
hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Kaya.
Kayak, I think that's
You
enough.
have been teleported to 12,000,000,150.00, 78.50. Hi Kaveh teleported Ricorion to 12,000,000,150.00, 78.50. Charlie
I'm
Bean
sorry.
322 teleported Charlie Bean 322 to Hi Kaveh.
DW.
Ricorion says I'm floating.
It's okay, Kaya.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Charlie Bean 322
Not Char though.
Hi Kaveh teleported Hi Kaveh to Ricorion.
I knew it.
Ricorion says help. Miritsu01 says MJ. Ricorion, you have been teleported to Miritsu01. Miritsu01 teleported Ricorion to Miritsu01. Miritsu01 says flowers. Ricorion says brew. Ricorion says this is my fave. Ricorion says this one. Charlie Bean 322 teleported Charlie Bean 322 to Ricorion. Hi Kaveh teleported Hi Kaveh to Ricorion. Ricorion says thank you.
MJ switched the star in Starboy's name with good.
Yes, PLS, do that.
LMAOTF.
Good boy.
JKOFC.
Ha.
Wowzers. No bad boy.
That TTS was so tiny.
Good boy.
One more time. Dang LMAO.
TTS. She
Hi
giggles.
Kaveh, set own game mode to creative. Rick Orion says
Christ.
okay.
Shit.
Good boy. Not TTS souped. Don't shit your pant.
I guess I saw some of that in the toilet today.
Miritsu01 says I'm watching Chicago. Rick Orion says are you making a grave for me?
Thanks, Kaya.
LMAO.
LMAO Kaya.
At Starboy welcome.
Charlie
Wait, no, I am the alpha. People are disgusting.
Rick Orion says wow. Rick Orion says wonderful.
I forgot for a sec.
Alpha boy.
Hi Kaveh says my turn.
Sigma boy.
Miritsu01 says.
That's freaky.
Miritsu01 says instantly. Miritsu01 says insanity.
Oh,
Like you.
who built that?
Rick Orion says no. Rick Orion says my rod.
Wonderful.
MJ Play Minecraft Preview. Download Minecraft Preview. Can we test it? What's that?
You were liking that a little too much. Nah, AJAW in my business now. AJAW is even here.
Not enough, I think.
If you download Minecraft Preview, you can see the friendly baby guest.
How did I get here?
Well,
What's the baby guest about?
Bro got AJAW. In this BIH.
Charlie Bean
won't let me say
322
JAW.
says guys look.
AYOOO.
Hi Kaveh says good boy.
What is this?
Stevie W. Freaky.
Can I test it? I am scared. At Kahula Jaw, you tell me. Steve.
For science OFB.
Miritsu01 says perverts. Charlie Bean 322 says oh. Hi Kaveh says go away. Charlie Bean 322 says this is what people do.
Enough is enough.
Rick Orion says I'm DED.
M freak.
Hi Kaveh says go.
Freak J.
LMAO. They aren't even doing it right.
Can I go next?
Fall in line. At Kahula Jami first. Char to the rescue.
Miritsu01 says, why is there TNT?
There are still illegals here.
Rickorion says what?
Why is there a creeper?
Rickorion says the creeper?
At what is illegal? Creeper, ah man.
At SU and me.
Oh.
Imagine.
Rickorion says my flowers.
Boom.
Miritsu01 says what creative mode does to a person.
Kaboom.
Big boom.
Rickorion says oh. Rickorion says we creative.
5 big booms. Baba boom.
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 Your
Boom.
game mode has been updated to survival.
Boom.
Hi Kaveh, set Rickarion's game mode to survival.
Aomjang Sinanda.
Charlie Bean 322 says
Yabba-dabba-doo.
OMG. Charlie Bean 320.
Bumbleclad.
Aomjang.
Aeon Sinanda.
Aeon Shang.
Aeon Sinanda.
Aeon Shang Sinanda.
Miritsu01
Aeon Sinanda.
Aomjang Sinanda. Spammers get banned.
Charlie Bean 3.
Aomjang Sinanda.
Stop doing that Mimi sad face.
Aeon Sinanda.
Ha. Ha.
Aeon Shang Sinanda.
What does that mean?
Aeon Shang Sinanda.
Rev, do something.
Not telling.
Rickorion died.
Aom Chang Sinanda.
Rickorion says why am I spectator mode?
Aeon Sinanda. Google Translate.
Aeon Shang Sinanda.
Rickorion says Rickorion says what's happening?
Sigma Geo.
Sigma Geo.
TT Translate says something with excited IG.
Sigma Geo. It doesn't even mean anything related to this stream.
At Starboy do I.
Sigma Geo. Sigma Geo.
Sigma Geo. Mimi PLS don't spam.
Sigma Geo.
MJ, yes. Sigma Geo. Sigma Geo. It likes the whole thing.
Free us.
Wait, it says the Lord of Rings.
No, I will be Sigma Geo. Thank you, MJ.
Do it.
Google said. Closing parenthesis. Sigma Geo. Sigma Geo.
Vanbro.
Sigma Geo.
Sigma Geo.
Mimi. What? Is this still the same server?
Sigma symbol.
The time has come.
He's saying stop about Pagorn.
Miritsu01.
No, Michelle.
Teleported Miritsu01 to Rick Orion. Your home bed was missing or obstructed. You have been teleported to High Kaveh. High Kaveh. Teleported Rick Orion to High Kaveh.
How do you know my real name?
You have been teleported to Miritsu01. Miritsu01. Teleported Rick Orion to Miritsu01. High Kaveh says MJ look at Rick Orion was slain by spider. Rick Orion says wow.
Minnie gives it away.
Rick Orion
hope my
says I
clouds
got
are safe.
gangbanged again. Miritsu01 was shot by skeleton. P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh.
At Michelle, not with my gluttonous awe around.
Rick Orion says who?
Sigma Geo.
I want to eat kebab.
I am talking about the other server.
Sigma Geo.
You have been teleported to Charlie Bean 322.
Why is war not over?
High Kaveh says
What?
get Permizy Ions back. Rick Orion says what's
Start with
happening?
Wharf, what?
Miritsu01 was slain by a
DW
zombie.
it.
Come.
LMAO. AO.
Diddy.
Why are they named Diddy?
Baby oil.
Cuz Char
Hi,
is odd.
TT Sned. Ha.
Miritsu01 left the game.
Uncharted Soul MJ is not fine.
Char gotta go.
Charlie Bean 322 says it's lagging.
Ho Santa MA.
Rick Orion says no idea what's going on. Charlie Bean 322 says I took away permissions cause it's lagging everything.
Stay hydrated.
Blanc.
Me next. Finish.
Onesie Brazing.
Next what?
MJ's balls was slain by Hi Kaveh. Rick Orion
You
says
know.
my what?
Onesie Bassini.
Rick Orion was slain by
What is going on?
Rick Orion says
Right.
my balls /3.
Was.
At his off, you tell me.
NBM.
Charlie Bean 322 says can we just play normally? Rick Orion says I keep dying.
Does anyone want one of my passcodes?
Charlie Bean 320 NGH Daddy was slain.
Why?
LMAO. For what?
What passcode?
IDK.
Email or something.
Bank information.
No.
Let's go back on server, guys.
Why?
Credit card.
Debit card.
The D hard. Huh. LMAO.
Hard. Nah.
What?
Hi Kaveh
See what I
joined
did
the
there?
game.
Snow.
Charlie Bean 322 says I
That
was
means-
at like 3 FPS.
I love eating snow.
Polar bears.
Charlie Bean 322 says I am a open my window AFK.
At S, eat the yellow snow.
At S, no, don't.
Tame a polar bear.
EU.
At the O.
Polar bear.
Charlie Bean 322 says I haven't taken
We
her
should all
out
go on Discord call
AFK.
with this HJ. Polar bear.
We nonverbal here. That far.
G hasslings like snowballs.
Yes.
Wang Shi Bai Xing.
Snow.
Yeet. Ball fight. Balls.
Hi Kaveh says balls. Rick Orion says ball knockback. Charlie Bean 322 says just got scolded. Charlie Bean 322 says backslash.
McKnockback needs to be studied.
Hi Kaveh says for what?
Violence.
I am dying. Abuse. Don't.
Charlie Bean 322 was slain by Hi Kaveh.
I'll give you CPR. McDiddy's. 3. Rest in PPC. Oh my god.
Hi Kaveh says can I give MJ mouth-to-mouth CPR? Hi Kaveh was slain by zombie. Rick Orion says okay.
Everything funny at 8 a.m. with no sleep. Real.
Oh, right. That's why.
Charlie
That's some bullying.
Hi Kaveh was slain by Charlie Bean 322.
Beans.
Hi Kaveh says should I make a server with horror mods? Rick Orion says yes. Rick Orion says yes. Rick Orion
Yes.
says yes. Charlie Bean 322 says yes. Rick Orion says yes. Hi Kaveh says okay tomorrow. Charlie Bean 322 says my dream come true. Rick Orion says PLS.
Dang, I forgot.
Starberry. What?
Hi Kaveh says Starhar.
Star Brownie.
Polar bear.
Oh my.
Star Bear.
Team the BIH. QT.
Whoa.
How?
Let's get down to business.
IDFK. Petted. It's me.
Leash.
Hi Kaveh says TP me PLS.
Hi.
At Starboy Leech.
Polar bear.
Awesome.
Let's get down to business.
Yay. Oh my days.
Yippee.
It can fly.
Charlie Bean 322 says wanna see SMTH. Big Juicy Balls was slain by High Kaveh. Rick Orion says huh.
I'm sorry everyone for being P-Moed.
I will try to be calmer.
Charlie Bean 322 says
ICLPMO.
MJ. Charlie Bean 322 says MJ. Charlie Bean 322 says MJ. Charlie Bean 322 says look.
It's fine.
Rick Orion says wow. Charlie Bean 322 says Diddy and Drake.
Who? Where did they come from? Make it glass. Ash crack. The walls too.
Windows.
Big Juicy, Water, Melons was slain by Charlie Bean 322.
We need glass slabs.
Al Haytham's balls drowned.
What are these names?
Amazing. Char.
Since when does Alhaitham play Minecraft?
At.
CHR.
Big Juicy, Water, Melon suffocated in a wall. Rick Orion says huh.
At Uki's 4 Harks it's you.
Hot Daddy was slain by High Kaveh.
At unfortunately.
At yes, I'm Charlie Bean 14.
Blue is good.
Weed 3.
MJ Ficken was slain by High Kaveh. Rick Orion says WTF. Rick Orion says Ficken Sich. Kaveh's hot waste was slain by Charlie Bean 322. Charlie Bean 322.
UG King.
UG King.
What am I doing?
Al Haytham bent over for me. NGH was slain by High Kaveh. Rick Orion says wow.
That is so lovely. Cute. I love it. Polar bear. I can't feed less than 3. Please add haystacks.
Your dad's balls hasn't drowned.
Big fence area around it.
At Starboy you own me 17 kisses.
So bro can't escape.
No.
Char-
No.
Wolf was slain by Wolf.
Starboy only kissed MJ. The kisses are sold out.
Make big fence.
P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh. P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh.
GT kissed me times before.
P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh. P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh. P. Diddy was
OMG.
slain by High Kaveh.
Oh
P. Diddy
well.
was slain by High Kaveh. Wolf was slain by High Kaveh. P. Diddy was slain by High Kaveh.
It's 11.
I like the fence. You did good. Yay. B. Baby polar bears.
Amazing.
Miku soda.
Rick Orion says wow. Rick Orion says OMG. Rick Orion says
Blue
pity.
lanterns RRV light.
LMAO. Bro less than 3. So many.
Hi.
P.
Hi Kaveh says can I have operator?
Diddy.
Rick Orion
Killer.
says YP Diddy slash.
Diddy's decibels.
Make a hey Benes.
Amazing.
LMAOO.
Pink tip.
Dildo was slain by Hi Kaveh.
Let's get down to business.
Rick Orion says who?
Gaggy.
Wait, change the DIH base. Hey, don't match. At Harangbu.
At S, are you present?
Rick Orion says wow.
Just like that.
Rick Orion says beautiful. Rick Orion says Fickensage.
Tears.
So beautiful.
Daddy's good boy was slain by Hi Kaveh. Rick Orion says WTF.
Terracotta.
I'll say it's a top hat.
Yes.
It is.
DIH hat. DIH head.
Head. Huh.
Head hey.
Charlie Bean 322 says stop putting Duix everywhere.
Char Siu.
At Starboy stop. What a lovely name. Sure, comment if you sue.
Daddy's good boy was slain by High Kaveh. Daddy's good boy was slain by High Kaveh.
What is going on? Cancel char TBH.
At Starboy I thought that said cancer, I gasped.
Help. I had a dream of getting chemo actually.
Charlie Bean 322 says OMG.
Yusu char. That it's a warning. Oh my god, hello guys. Is that Perry?
Ah.
No.
Yes. No idea.
Charlie.
Bored. It's Elmo. Correct.
Charlie Bean 322 says hell.
Make Alphanathan.
Charlie Bean 322 says no. High Kaveh says MJ comes look.
That's crazy. That is great. Venice.
going to show you. Let me eat first. Yay. Lobotomy. Anchar. That's terrible hits on my wish list for my brain. Lovely.
ALMCTHAM.
Charlie Bean 322 says, is that AI jam? Rick Orion.
Hi, no Gensham to in minute.
Rick Orion says, bro. Rick Orion
Oh,
says,
Gensham.
PC.
Al Haytham PPC.
I know Minecraft.
Hi Kaveh says, look what I made.
SU cable. With a K.
Rick Orion. Charlie Bean 322 says, dog, I'm not looking at that. Hi Kaveh says,
There's
where
a
I'm.
huge DIH, bro.
Rick Orion said.
KSU cable.
Rick Orion says, cute mushroom. Hi Kaveh says, yep.
Kaya. Almost.
Y'all forgetting you on TikTok live. Oop. LMAO.
Hi Kaveh says we getting banned.
Benisart. Ruby-chan hi, nani ga suki?
Rikarayan says nah.
The proportions ain't right.
Na Deku on chat.
At Deku Chaco Minta. Hi Deku.
Charlie
Deku Deku.
Chaco Minto.
Baku Deku is real. Hi.
Baku Deku is real. Izuocha is canon.
Na Sibao.
Blue DIH.
Peak stream.
DIH everywhere. Ayumi-chan hi, nani ga suki? Red stream.
Charlie
Baku Deku.
Rikarayan says Nyobi. Charlie Bean 322 says X. Rikarayan says Fury.
That is chopped.
Charlie Bean 322.
Is that Elsa?
Rikarayan says LMAO. Charlie Bean 322 has changed their skin.
Koichi X Pop Step.
Chio Pepe from Seiki.
Rikarayan says that's scary.
L jump
Charlie
scare
Bean
them.
322 says that looks like a Hamarera. Rikarayan says he's seen some things. Rick Orion says LMAO. Hi Kaveh says gave him an antenna.
Chicken.
Dirina. Farida.
Diarrhea.
Intrusive
Hi Kaveh
thoughts.
says check my banner out.
Again.
Do it.
Hi Kaveh says on my profile. Rick Orion says what bane. Hi Kaveh says ho check my pear foil. Charlie. Rick Orion says MC. Hi Kaveh says yes. Rick Orion says the bennies.
Do it.
Hi Kaveh says that's his antenna bro. Charlie Bean 322 says y'all are so mature.
Thumbnail worthy.
Nice.
Rick Orion says check mine. Hi Kaveh says you can't say that when I'm literally a minor. Charlie Bean 322 says
wig.
I am so dizzy julp. Charlie Bean 322 says help.
Baby bunny.
Is has
Hi
rabies.
Kaveh says I gave Fury a face.
Make them fly.
The bunnies.
Rick Orion says wow.
Who names these?
Sure, I think.
That name again.
Charlie Bean 322 says leave it alone.
CHR. Gur.
Daddy's good boy died.
Wa-ta-ta wa-ta.
Rick Orion says
Why is Alhithem burning down everything? You tell me. He wants to be pyro. Wa-ta-ta,
Hi, Kaveh says
wa-ta-ta,
urinate
wa-ta-wa.
Hi Kaveh says pregnant
Wa-ta-ta,
man.
wa-ta-ta, wa-ta-wa. Wa-ta-ta, wa-ta, wa-ta-ta, wa-ta-wa. Wa-ta-ta, wa-ta, wa-ta-ta, wa-ta-wa. He is pyro already. At advanced_16 stop. Does he not?
Charlie Bean 322 was shot by stray. Hi Kaveh is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, 2 more users need to sleep in beds at the same time. Rick Orion. Hi Kaveh says NGH I'll hate them faster. Rick Orion says what? Charlie Bean 322 says fwick you. Charlie Bean 322 says head out of my house. Rick Orion says no. Rick Orion says what are you doing? Hi Kaveh is sleeping in a bed. To skip to Charlie Bean 322 says out. Charlie Bean 322 is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, 2 more users need to sleep in beds at the same time. Hi Kaveh was shot by Daddy's good boy. Charlie Bean 322 says I am done.
LMAO.
Lambo. Ema start the server again adhesive bandage.
Kebab.
I'm happy you're back, Layla. I might be done with Mick now. Takes a minute though. At FYM back.
My femboy Ramate next. I never got to show you my hack.
At LCYLA, were you AFK?
Alright.
Server's on.
At what is it?
At nah, didn't you watch the stream?
I've been here for hours.
I thought you piffed.
I wasn't aft at all.
My mum is awake again, I'm scared. Guess what?
What?
Hi?
What?
Hi, Meon.
Mien.
At hi.
J.
JTTS.
D.
MJ, the server is online. Dick.
Jake.
Come see your creation smiley face.
I'll seem I might not be able to show you.
It will make everything around you disappear.
What hack?
Kevin type a hack.
Hi Kaveh says come suck my huge dick.
Can the one with the hack
Hi
join?
Kaveh says you ho.
You need purple command block.
Rick Orion says what?
Ima join but not talk to y'all probs I'm matter.
Plus Charlie Bean 322.
At for sorry to hear that.
Good if you ain't talking.
So glad.
So glad. Disconeft.
Hi Kaveh was slain.
Dang it, the timer is off.
My MC is still downloading.
Oh my goodness, your neck.
You got a lot of girls.
Charlie Bean 322 has changed their skin.
Penny, are you okay?
Oh.
I took a screenshot of all the server links.
The TTS?
What is that voice?
Take a screenshot of me.
BRB real quick.
Talk man.
PPL.
Why are they weird now?
BBL.
We saw Al Hatham get up.
These BBL is killing y'all.
Char, you said you won't talk.
Plus don't. At Starboy the voice.
Nerd.
The voices.
Starboy go away. Fine. At Starboy you don't tell me what to do.
Char comments if you so bad.
That's what I thought.
I missed you. Bring to my MC downloads.
I missed you too.
Hi Kaveh says digga digga digga. Unknown died. Unknown died. Charlie Bean 322 was slain by
We missed you, Papa.
Charlie Bean 322 was slain by cat.
Yes, it downloaded.
Hallelujah. Yippee. Yeehaw.
Is it bedrock?
Charlie Bean 322 says bro. Charlie Bean 322 says why won't you? Charlie Bean 322 was obliterated by a sonically charged shriek whilst trying to escape Big Daddy. Unknown was slain by 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 Big Daddy.
Rocking bed.
Unknown was slain by Big Daddy. Unknown was slain by Big Daddy.
It's lagging.
Unknown was slain by Big Daddy.
What are these names? He'll be back.
Kill.
Let's get down to business.
Heal.
L.
Okay, bro,
Charlie-
less than 3.
Algorithm looks so fine.
Let's get down to business. Thank you.
That Char's MJ is married.
Hi Kaveh says where's Big Daddy? Charlie Bean 322 says in your soul.
I only care about the Chara, don't worry. LMAOO.
Charlie Bean 322 hit the ground too hard.
Wait, my skin is loading.
Charlie Bean 322 says AFKIMA make dinner. Rick Orion says okay. Hi Kaveh says digga 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 digga. Rick Orion says I think I'm done with MC for now. Hi Kaveh says no you're not.
I entered.
Rickorion is clapping.
Wait a second.
Rickorion is asking everyone to follow along. Charlie Bean 322 says dinner is cooking. Rickorion says where is Kaya? Hi Kaveh says clapping my cheeks.
Hold on.
Hi Kaveh was slain by Kaveh. Charlie Bean 322 was slain by Kaveh.
What is the server name?
Berling.
Back.
Unknown died.
That name doesn't matter.
The one on the screen.
It won't let me send it.
Unknown died. Hi Kaveh died. Unknown died. Charlie Bean 322 died. Hi Kaveh died. Charlie Bean 322 was slain by Kaveh. Hi Kaveh has reached the goal. Enchanter.
At LCYLA, it's on the screen, right?
Charlie Bean 320.
Yes.
It's saying I'm not able to join. At server id in port.
Wrong version?
And what exactly does it say?
I think it's the newest.
Unable to join.
Let me try again.
I must stop playing Meg now, though.
Gonna end stream soon, too. Been 76 hours and 30 minutes.
I mean 6.
LMAO.
You get sleep. NAHHH.
76.
Sleep MJ.
Yeah, I'll try again, TMR.
I'ma just try this demo I downloaded.
Yes, bro.
Join us next time, Kaya less than 3.
Charlie Bean 3.
ALR.
Will you stream TMRW again? CYA.
Not sure TBH.
Yeah, will you?
MJ needs that sleep.
Because most PPL are busy on weekdays.
Starboy PMO. I'll make horror server tomorrow.
You like school.
So I usually stream on weekends.
OMG.
Wait, Layla, keep the server on.
Layla.
If you do. Most people are on holidays.
Even TJO, it's weekday. Then I might. I'm not on holiday yet. Oh.
I got a class.
My holiday passed.
Stream on Friday, it's Good Friday, so everyone is on holiday.
Yesterday, actually. And Easter. Then we can still play if you're not on stream if you want.
Yeah, I usually stream Fry and Sat. Yeah, bro, less than 3. Sounds good.
Can we not put Benesses everywhere?
Thank you for keeping server on.
Yes, LMAO. Thank you, Char. Are you on? It's loading. And I didn't make the server?
I'm Drew WT Bear.
Hey back, what are we doing, RN?
Just trying a game demo. Ema go.
Aduki's 4 harks no for say not putting Benes.
Then I'm asleep.
What's this game?
Oh, okay.
HAII. Ema go y'all CYA.
Poolrooms demo only. Cheer.
MJ, you should play Ina Dream Barbecue.
Bye, Char.
I thought it was GTA.
Since when did you become Gamer Al Haytham? Let me search that.
At LCYLAYESSS.
Hi, Violet.
Bye, Char. Hi.
I've been a Nina fan since 2022. Looks good.
And free too.
Yay.
We love free stuff.
Why?
Is there a Discord server?
Not RN though L Mao less than 3 I added it to library.
No DC.
Where did Starboy go?
We should get a Discord server though.
IDK.
At LCYLAFR. He said he will be back. Yeah, on DC.
But I don't like moderating stuff. At SES.
Yippee Discord. At MJ same it's so hard.
Get someone else to manage it.
Well, someone else could do the moderating.
I don't know anyone LMAO.
This game relaxing AF.
Bots.
FR.
Maybe someone from chat could.
We can make a GC then?
I don't know how to make bots and stuff. I mean, it's always the same people here.
I don't use DC at all. Yes.
Yeah, GC is easier.
Starboy back now.
I hate moderating, so I'm out.
Are those the back rooms?
Yes.
Yeah, Poolrooms demo.
Demo only.
C.
I wanted to try.
Still water.
The server is still loading.
At Starboy say that again.
Water looks yum.
TT Sned. Still water.
Deli shoosh.
Edits 300 MB so.
Delicious water.
At LCYLAO okay.
Yes.
Yummy. I think I added everyone here.
Going out on a rainy day is the worst.
Okay, KK.
Hey. TT Family Adhesive Bandage.
Hello.
Hi.
Side degree, hello.
HII.
Colon closing parenthesis. Why does this game look so good? MJ is like our father. LMAO.
MJ's my mother.
FRI wanna eat the game.
Fun?
Nice to see you all. Carried me 9 months.
Mommy MJ.
My on fun.
Tenoji. Looks silky.
Tanoshi. Ta no shi. Huh. I finally got in, but it was so laggy.
MJ and Starboy are my parents. Are those even words? Means fun. But TTS suck. So I separate. At LCYLA there are adoptive parents.
Ah. I call MJ Papa and Starboy Father.
I see. It has no biological. Thank you for translating it into Japanese, Tilda.
At why Papa?
Myon less than 3.
Yay.
I call MJ Poopa.
Papa.
Mother and father. Arigato. TF. Stardod. Arigato. That Starboy, it's fancy. I love how you can see when MJ is laughing. Mom.
Funky. At LCYLAFR.
Question mark. I love MJ. I love Starboy.
At Starboy, we can tell. At Starboy, we know Father.
At MJ, we can tell.
Can you?
Something happened here? Affirmative. So much love.
Yes.
At Yinny Light Blue Heart, hello you. Mother. Huh. Ik liebster en sehr. Papa, you were summoned.
Mother J. At MJ Ik Huel.
I'm trying to get my place back on that leaderboard. Went out. Hello, you two, Starboy. MJ is just so lovely. Your smile is really beautiful.
I hope Char is history. Kazuha is my hubby.
MJ is the loveliest streamer.
New chapter without her. Love you, bros. I wish MJ was famous.
At Starboy, stop.
Thanks, Mother. At Starboy, what did I even do to you? Can you realize you're the bully?
230 RN.
At LCYLAFR, but I not too much BC. I like the fact that we all know each other.
Question mark.
Almost 7 a.m.
Nerd.
At S True. At SFR. At S Cooking.
It's like we're a big family. At SCAFR.
I wish my dog didn't shit everywhere just now.
At Uki's 4 Harks WGAT.
Wow.
At Uki's 4 Harks LMAO.
Let's get down to
OML.
business.
Hello? Are you playing that same scary games? That one guy from YouTube.
Haha.
Eat it. Aren't you sleepy?
I heard birds chirping.
At Uki's 4 Harks Todd was in Lil Giggle from.
Hi, Dark Wolf.
At Uki's 4 Harks, oh my goodness, you are so unlucky. God bless your soul. At LCYLA Thunder, I think her loud aw train. At Starboy chirp back.
MJ, just sleep on the desk. We can watch you sleep too. At RLLY.
LMAOO.
Char is so odd.
At Starboy Bro, can you shut up?
Stop beefing. At Starboy, let me exist.
Love. Starboy Hate Club.
Peace.
See how you getting worked up.
I don't know what to say.
At SFR.
I love Starboy. At LCYLA here. Question mark.
Mad.
At Uki's 4 Harks, don't take the rage bait. At your local editor, 49%, thanks dear. Love each other.
Peace, no beef.
I could never hate Starboy.
Starboy and Char hug RN.
Y'all, WHO, y'all gotta call. Go on.
I love MJ the most.
At Starboy, you're welcome, father.
That game scared me so bad. There's monsters in that game that you were playing right now.
Pregnant man, 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 face with open eyes and hand over mouth, 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 adhesive bandage. I am not gonna hug that thing.
This is a demo Dark Wolf less than 3, so no enemies. Not the emojis lol. Adhesive bandage. That is so funny. Oh, so scary. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. 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 face with open eyes and hand over mouth 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 with open eyes and hand over mouth face 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 with open eyes and hand over mouth.
I want to play Minecraft, but everyone is offline. The power is finally on again.
Over mouth face with open eyes and hand 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 over mouth face with open eyes.
You guys could never guess who I love.
Face with open eyes and hand over mouth face with open eyes and hand over mouth. TT. Is it Al Hatham?
What the hell?
At Starboy MJ.
Let's get down to business.
Finally. My mom won't let me use the sewing machine. I love MJ.
What the?
At Starboy, is it Al Hatham?
Let's get my mom's let me use the sewing. TT, I swear.
Al Hatham wasn't wrong though. Me. It's how he's so calm. I love Kazuha.
Starboy loves his children. Nalu, is bibliography a pilot? Not the voice OML. I want to play Minecraft, but everyone is offline. The power is finally on again.
Sure. At Ufi's 4 Harks, I can't play anymore, it's too late.
No one cares.
I can't make any more.
DWML, I'll let you use my power. Well, fine.
Me too, Nabia.
Genuinely.
My brain, agging.
Hi, Lexi.
Some people do. I hate Starboy with all my heart. At Lexi, hello.
At SWTF, did you just call me?
Hi.
Will forever glaze Starboy.
I love Al Hatham Tilda.
You alone on this one char.
Starboy is the rudest person I've met. At Mion, I love Kazuha. Jar full of Shoto.
Nah, I hate Starboy too.
At Ufi's 4 Harks, don't fall for his rage bait.
So much.
I love Genshin Impact, I'll be back.
MJ Sai, where do I even start?
At LCYLA. I love Kazuha so. I love Genshin lore. Much. My resin. That won't be real. MHRESINNNNNN. Why is there a Starboy Hate Club LMAOO? Hi. IDKTBH lol.
Hi.
No idea.
At S because no one except MJ likes him. Hey.
Lila, don't get me started.
I'll come again.
MB. I mean, I like him lol.
Essel.
Okay, my on.
At S deal?
Me in. Wanderer a twink? Wow.
Thanks, S.
My homie.
Yay. Death cosplay win. It is you.
Okay.
That's what you mean, right? But what deal? At SOK, and you better not break that promise. Say it with me. Cool. I will not. At MJ, is that a word? Nabia.
My dinner burnt sad face.
I will not.
The what?
What word? Good question. Something WM.
You will not.
Nabia.
Oh.
MJ to UFW names that start WM.
Huh. I will not, Nabia. You will not. Nabia. LMAO. Yeah, bro, my name is literal MLMAO.
Why you keep?
Same. With. Huh.
I'm so tired.
What you mean? Hi. Keep what, my?
Huh. At LCYLA I am too.
At LCYLA go to sleep. At Lumine, earn, high. At Lumine, earn, HII.
M. At S, nah, stream is ending soon anyway.
I want grass, not touch it.
Are you yorking it?
Let's get down to business.
Yes, I am. I mean, I know where it is, duh.
Like L from Death Note.
I just dropped my phone and it cracked sad face.
Illumine, earn, hi.
I hate today RN.
At LCYLA, yeah, I can't sleep when MJ is here.
At Starboy IDK yours.
Charsu.
Let's get down toy business.
For good.
Why y'all saying that? At Starboy, no.
At IDK.
At MJ, well.
At Starboy, don't give her bad luck.
At LCYLA, lol. Chicken.
Hee.
At Zombie IFWU.
Seuss. Chicken. At who? Flint and steel. Banan.
Chicken.
Chicken jockey.
We M&M.
No.
Say that again, where am I conversing?
M&M.
Chicken jockey.
I am Stedge. Steve.
I am Steve.
Steve.
WTH is that sound?
Gremlin laugh.
Steve. Steve.
Steve.
MJ Dance PLS.
Steve.
Steve.
Pirate the Minecraft movie for all of us to watch on the next stream.
Chad is confusing me.
Steve. Steva.
LMAO. Steve.
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 I know where to watch it. Steve.
Steve.
I love bad luck.
Steva. JK. At yes. Steve.
I already saw it.
Steve Le Poisson.
Spammers bro.
LMAO. Steve. I like grass, but I like Genshin better.
Okay, stop spamming now.
At LCYLA me too, but I want to watch it with y'all.
At Swan Be Real.
Hang on.
Hanging.
On.
Yes, he's gonna play the movie.
Can I hang? Yes, the ALHAITHAMMPREG movie.
Yeah.
I'll hate them Preg mentioned. Oh hell.
Oh my goodness.
Help lol.
Wow.
That's not the movie. I didn't see the M&M comment. I've only played 4 and 5.
Make Gal hate them. LMAO, I can't do the movie RN.
Dali Zamba.
Delizumbob.
This is PSPBTW.
Ema speaks Simlish.
Not PC. Bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Bye-bye, Nebia.
Stay Kazuha.
We love Gramps. Bye.
Nagia.
Bye, Twinkle Toes.
We'll stay Kazuha.
I love Starboy M&M. MJ, you should go to Germany for us. Yes.
Why me? Okay. Start board when.
Envy him, I'm saying this chat is too hilarious.
Do the MJ Starboy wedding. Nah, I can't make Alhaitham here. Staying.
Not customizable enough.
Yikes. Why is it looking at me like that?
AFK, gotta take my giraffe for a walk.
Get Sims 4 adhesive bandage. Sims 4 better bro.
You can on Sims 4.
With CC.
I'm drinking Arizona lemon tea right now, guys.
This is PSP less than 3.
What's CC? End my Genshin addiction. It's truly life alternative. I can't keep on going without Twinkle Toe. At Starboy, it's custom content that you download.
I'm so close to Arkansas 55. Hee hee.
Green.
Why is it smelling like that?
At Uki's 4 Harks New Gen.
Alien. At Uki's 4 Harks, I've been playing for 3 years and I'm at AR 56. At LCYLA Oop.
Bro looks lovely. At LCYLAI started in October.
LMAO.
3 years and I'm 57.
At Uki's 4 Harks Dam.
Lizard cosplay. 0. I've been playing for 1 year and I'm at 59. Oh.
Give him a suit.
Been there since Alhaitham leaks.
I play day and night.
Been here since New Villette's last banner.
He looks tough. Starboy, it's you.
I've been playing for 6 years and I'm still at AR 45 cosplaying Genshin felt like a chore.
I am green.
I like his glasses though. Lizard on.
Nice car. It hasn't even been around for 6 years. That Genshin has existed for barely 5 years.
He got aura. At the game ain't that old. Dies.
At LCYLA felt like 6.
Go.
I've only been playing for like 1 to 2 years.
Genshin came out in 2018 but the game in late 2020. That car is so dazzling.
Was that Kanye West?
No,
Yes.
it wasn't.
It's my brother.
It was.
Fisher? I was a training alone. Sin dai. Mỗi có giờ ra là lại. Stitenti. Giờ sa mata. Jum. Di casa pof. Di 50 mafs. Balatish. Mologo po hisha. Mosama. Gara mosama.
OMG, me when I don't sleep.
Krabalak. Bayam gorjam. Run. Jump.
I started playing when Albedo and Kazuha were around quit and started playing again when it was new.
And Zhang Li.
With a Taylor Swift, I think it quite haze out.
MJPLS play optimal solution.
Diddy tripping. What that?
Zhongling in Madras.
That Starboy helped.
That looks more like Drake than anyone else.
Sue.
Autocorrect.
Dai shi tu libo wondi. Pozonongo. Shinga di balamasa.
Drake Chan.
Inologoyo.
So kawaii.
Tai pon scotch. Nyam. Shamo mo.
Bro so mad.
Estila ya banja. Ila bajoko fascina. Asamasa goju. Mojaba abozos. Asambija haja. Mendosi la mo reininga.
He's mad because you're gone.
Bro beefing Starboy.
How do you bring a fictional character to life?
I am Bald GCS in Genshin Impact lore. It's so frustrating. I lost my luscious musty locks.
At MJ, don't actually play it. Like Char. It sounds like he's speaking many languages.
Somebody please tell M.
LMAO.
He's speaking Impact.
Wasn't Bro green?
How do you bring a fictional character to life?
He's red. IDK.
Reininga yolo.
Speaking Genshin.
Bilanai mof.
Ra.
But tell me when you find out. Rah rah.
Can somebody find out?
If Ushin
At SIJS said get cardboard cutout.
I know how.
:/.
It'd probably bring Kazuha and Skara.
That my friend did that lol.
What are you playing, MJ?
My Pookie Kazuha though. First.
Oh. Sims 2.
Sims 2 PSP.
Wait.
At Euro editor, 49% The Sims.
NVM.
MJ, didn't you say you'd sleep after Poolrooms?
Blue Boy.
He.
Crampala Mazani, Nigo Bitnit Picky, Jima Wana, Yona.
Why everyone mad?
I lie, Rosamai, repeating of
Yeah, Papa, you gaslit us.
Izamada, Halakozomo, Yasura.
The gibberish is actually Karzi. Hee hee.
Everyone on some she.
Delu.
Oh my dear, Huba Lavacha.
I'm just now eating dinner and it's 9.
She's fine.
MJ, you've been awake the whole night, YK.
Yeah, I am on Mimimi.
At Starboy FYM, I'm sober. Yes.
Steaks. My friend uses C.AI just to talk to Skara. Fine as crazy.
Meat.
I am not Doberman.
Hush, lil baby, don't say a word. Starboy's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
LMAO. You made steak with my hands like I've never used utensils before.
I think she likes him.
OMG, The Sims 2. That's the real lyrics.
BA. Hush, little MJ, don't you come, everything's gonna be alright.
Hi. At Starboy, yes sir.
WTF. Sims 2 PSP.
At LCYLA real.
Got to go.
At work, RN crying.
Bye y'all for this time. Bye, Nubia.
At Baby Bay, good luck, less than 3.
Good luck, bruh.
At Baby Bay, eat work. Bye, Mabia.
Bye.
At Baby Bay, frick work. At your local editor, 49% real.
Bia.
Is it weird my phobia is green aliens?
Edukis 4 arcs.
MJ. I miss Saffron. Thought this game was about building houses.
This one is Div. MJ, who are you pulling for?
At Starboy FR.
What's going on?
At MJ Watt.
This is full on story.
Does anyone know free co-op games we can play with MJ?
It's not anymore, Starboy.
Her hair.
Sims.
Insane.
Yeah, PLS.
Co-op.
At LCYLA Fortnite.
Roblox.
What?
Genshin Impact.
Can you download Sims on Android?
We can do Roblox.
Wait, Roblox actually sounds fun. I quit Roblox.
I got a game I want to show y'all.
At same.
YK the Roblox inflation hobby.
At Uki's 4 Harks, what game?
We do not care, Char.
Chartered? At S3008 building and surviving Minecraft but in Roblox.
Boring.
Edukis 4 Harks OMG.
Edukis 4 Harks O Id Cook.
As expected.
MJPLS Let's Play 3008 on Roblox. Kinda zesty NGLLLL.
Oh, I think I know 3008. At LCYLAE.
I gotta download Roblox first.
And kissable.
Now he green again.
Ufene kamana?
I've played it since 2021. At MJ, do it then.
I was born tomorrow.
He changes per mood JK.
Now?
At MJ, good luck romancing the alien. Bye for now, hard hands. At MJ, whenever you want.
Thank you, B. Lesson 3.
I can play RN but later today then. Can't.
Good luck, B.
Bye, B. That rhyme is a crime.
Inesabeba. Ikarolo war. Pizza that ether.
Awesome.
Ether.
At far.
Ichi confirm.
Breninga YOLO.
That come.
Alltså?
Vichiba. Kiva. Eva. Lava. Ibaba. Dia. Emis de Orvalai.
Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
Easter. Anahosa. Biza. Ona haba. Huda. Ines Jikalaha. Inasi.
Let's get down to business.
Where's the column?
Why you watching her, MJ?
When does stream end? I want to sleep.
Skibbity toilet.
In the bathroom of all.
Bro, go sleep, LMAO.
LMAOO.
Oops.
At MJ, you go sleep. Did he just york? At LCYLA, sleepy time.
Nah.
At Starboy, I think he did. You can literally make out with Gem. Go get some nap.
WA.
Whoa.
Then play Roblox NOW adhesive bandage. Layla just gay schlafen.
Ufene kamana.
WOWWW. At Starboy diggin' A.
Kid.
Wow.
Kith.
Freaky stuff on bathroom.
Ayo?
Me and Elitham.
Hell yeah.
There's worse.
I am laughing as hard.
Starboy XMJ.
MJ and Starboy.
Well, worse that you, Ben.
You worse.
Voice actors who did this.
We can see you laughing.
WOWWW.
Whoa. Ayo. LMAOO.
It's censored.
Amy
Oh
has
dang
a
GG.
lot.
LMAOO.
Corn.
It was so short.
We can see you laugh.
Look.
Try not. Leave.
MJ Roblox win. Didn't last 2 seconds.
At your local editor, 49% real.
Not yet.
We don't judge.
Hey Gorn.
Nuggets.
Do your thing.
MJ diet. Furry form. Even if it's 2 seconds. Paygorn.
My friend draws Paygorn.
I can't.
Get on there, Lamo.
At your local editor, 49% love your friend.
Maybe she can draw this Paygorn.
Okay, MJ, it's not that funny.
I only can draw busty men.
It is.
Woo. It will progress the game better.
If we are close with him.
It is funny. Cause he will be nice.
Right. Segex.
Your hard deck hivama. Hood. The remedy.
Why is he running like that?
Thinking in a sebeba. Who?
He's zesty. He is sister. Shucks.
Zesty green man.
Hey MJ, are you doing anything after this?
Hey.
Girl.
Otherwise, I'll sleep.
Yeah, dreaming of Starboy.
Your hard deck hivama.
Wouldn't you LIKW to know?
FR though.
No.
Let Starboy say you'll watch him sleep so he can go sleep.
ALRRR, good night then.
Stalker Starboy. At her.
Bye.
LMAO.
At LCYLA, good night. Bye bye, Layla.
Stalker huh. See y'all later.
See you, Layla.
That word again, LMAO. Stalker boy. Which one?
Mio.
What? I am bored.
Then sleep.
I don't want to sleep.
That game up.
Dream of us.
But I guess I will end now.
Dream.
Roblox done downloading.
What the hell?
Yippee. Silence.
Look at my avatar.
Wait.
Add me. Can you friend me?
OFC.
Wow. LMAO. I'm broke on Roblox.
Me bay.
Username.
SNet. Can't get on the game though.
Or just add. Send.
You. It's okay, I want play. Please add me.
Night on a cross.
It's Puppy HDD1.
PLS add me. Hi Lumi.
Username.
Add me. Send rec.
I already quit the game.
Ah.
Yay.
Thank you. Is the bug back?
Closing parenthesis.
YS. Thank you for adding me.
NP bro.
Add and follow the me.
Closing parenthesis. Duh.
Closing parentheses.
What's your username?
You're not type of bad people.
Night on a cross bro. At Hilumi they are all good.
Broke ICC though. At Hilumi just stay on Starboy's good side.
Cute. At okay. I'm gonna join.
Can I?
I need candy bees.
Can't add you back for now though.
I am not gonna play bros.
Let me play Murder vs. Sheriff 2
Here you go.
PLSSSS. Join me.
PLS.
PLS.
KK.
Call my name.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa, thanks for the gift.
Thank you.
PLS, join me. N.
Yo bro, I am on the toilet RN, but we cool.
Thank you.
Dude, I am not gonna play RN. GTG, see y'all later. Colon opening parenthesis.
Okay, bros.
Fine.
I'm gonna end it too.
Ed by T.
Bye, goat.
Bye.
Bye, MJ.
Bye.
But later I want to play with you, sad face. Bye.
If I play.
Colon opening parenthesis.
I don't really open Roblox.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye MBAE.
Bye. Bye, night.
Less than 3-3.
Bye, Starbay, less than 3.
And party people.
Bye.
Ending now.
I'll hate them DIH.
Dick. Note.
Dick.
Bye.
Less than 3.
Dick.
Bye now.
Night.